So I want to do a short guided meditation. You just want to keep it really open-ended. There's really no goal for this meditation. But it's something that you can follow along and just feel in and just see what happens. Okay. So just start by just feeling into your body and just noticing, how do you feel right now? There may be words that come up about how you're feeling. We can just allow any words that come up. Just noticing as you do this, that you just start to feel more connected with your experience. So we have sensations, body sensations, that are always kind of fluctuating, which includes the breath, right? Any kind of sensation that's felt, right? But we also have sensory sensations like vision. So you have colors, you have sounds, smells, maybe taste. We can just allow all of that to be here. We're not picking and choosing. We're not preferring one over the other. We're not preferring colors over sounds. Not preferring body sensations over sounds, colors. And just allow everything to be as it is. Just really letting go of any need to struggle against whatever is felt, whatever is happening. If there's a lot of thoughts, then that's what's happening. If there's no thoughts, then that's what's happening. So we're not picking and choosing. Just letting yourself trust that it's okay to just be here. That being here is enough. If there's some emotion that comes up, like, no, wait, this is not enough. I want something else. Well, we can just notice that, because now that's what's happening. You start to notice a sense of spaciousness as you do this. Not that you're trying to create spaciousness. It's kind of the result of trusting your experience. Trusting that what's here is enough. That this is all that needs to be here. Just settling into the sense of presence, the sense of silence, just the sense of experiencing, which isn't really separate from what is experienced. But we don't need to really fixate on what is experienced. We don't need to hyper-focus on sounds, colors, sensations, thoughts, right? We don't need to fixate on anything. It's almost like you're letting your attention just naturally just kind of dilate. Include whatever arises. If there are thoughts, just notice how thoughts are not a problem. Of course there's going to be thoughts. If there's no thoughts at all, well, stay curious. Is there some repression going on? Am I repressing thoughts? So we're really just allowing thoughts to come and go. We're so used to trying to control our experience, including thoughts. But let's just notice for a second, what is a thought exactly? How do you know that that's a thought? So just watch your experience. And as a thought pops in, just kind of notice it. I'll give you a hint. Okay, thoughts are usually either images, pictures, right? Or just words, which would be sounds. Kind of like my voice is a sound right now, right? But thoughts as sounds just feel a little different, slightly different texture. And there's a part of you that just knows, right? There's a part of you that can differentiate between a sound and an auditory thought. And all we're doing is just kind of noticing if thoughts pop in, which they probably will. Maybe an image, sound, a word. And so you're just kind of noticing, right? You're just allowing any thought, it doesn't matter what the content is. Just allow it to come and go. Allowing sensations to come and go. Allowing sounds to come and go. Colors to come and go. And before you know it, any sense of past and future just drops away. Because really, that's created by thoughts. There's only really this. Just this right here. So what is this? Just staying curious to what is this? And this could be anything, right? Just welcoming whatever form this takes, or welcoming that. And we don't need to dismiss it. We don't need to pick and choose and say, you know what, this isn't it. Because that's just a habit. A habit of looking for something that's not here. Which is okay. But what is actually here? It's very simple. You're just really allowing yourself to settle into your experience. If your body wants to move, let it move. You don't have to be rigid here. Be more soft, more flexible. Kind of like how a tree just kind of waves in the wind, kind of naturally kind of moves. So you're not fighting any inclination to move. You can also just notice how any impulse to move, it's really a sensation in the body that can be allowed. So what is here? Words can't really describe this, because experience is really beyond words. And we don't really need words to experience. We can just let ourselves experience. We can just trust the natural experience of life, however it shows up for you. It's always through the senses. If there's any part of you that doesn't want to trust life, that's okay. We can welcome that part of you. We can make room for any part of you that's hesitant. Any part of you that's afraid, maybe even. Confused. Doubt. Hopelessness. Helplessness. Fear, anger, shame, whatever, right? We can welcome anything, no matter what. There's nothing beyond your limits to accept. Just notice how freeing it is to just be here. To not need to do anything about your experience. So try to come back to this throughout the day, if you can. Just take little moments here and there, just to remember this. Look around. Just feel into your experience. And just trust it, that it's okay. And actually it feels quite nice to settle in. And the more that you do this, the more that you come back here, trusting your senses, trusting your body, trusting your experience, not pushing away anything. What happens? Is there more suffering or less suffering? So, stay curious to this. And come back to this whenever you can.